Yo, what's going on, my fellas? It's your boy DyeItTight here, bringing you guys our BBL Week 1 battle. We're going up against Dell, good friend of mine, and his Solgaleos, which is funny, he's got the mascot pick. So, our team, we've got Zamazenta, Giratina Origin, Terra Necrozma, Snorlax, Thundurus, Azu, Mamo, Fortress, Quillfish Asui, and Terra Minior. Dell's got Solgaleo, Urshifu Single, Lando T, Free Terra Skeledirge, Glamora, Free Terra Electrode Asui, Weavile, Enamorous T, Dondozo, and Wug Trio. So, the team we're rocking out with is, we've got our lead. I'm going to skip the Pokemon real quick just to show what our lead is. And so we've got lead Necrozma, Terra Fairy with Photon Geyser, Heat Wave, Calm Mind, and Morning Sun. And so now the goal of this set is to be able to pick at least one and hopefully half a Pokemon. If we take just 90% on Solgaleo and it dies, that is more than good, but our goal here is if he leads Urshifu or Lando, we'll click in Terra Calm Mind because then our Key Berry will pop. If he leads something like Electrode, again, we're clicking Calm Mind on almost everything. Photon Geyser goes through Unaware, so if it doesn't, that means that he has Ability Shield on his Unaware Pokemon, which is good information to know. So yeah. Besides that, we've got Giratina Origin holding the Grisius Orb. So sorry, Necrozma's Eldritch. We've got Necromancer, the Giratina Origin, with Draco Meteor, Shadow Ball, Defog, and Shadow Sneak. Now this mon is just to come in and hit stuff hard. Even his Ghost Resist really don't resist Ghost. I'm still doing like 30 to 40% to Weavile and Urshifu, and they don't want to risk taking a Draco. And so now this thing is going to be able to come in on Dondozo, depending on the Terra type, on Electrode Asui, on the Lando T, depending on the Solgaleo set, and just a lot of things it can come in on. So after that, we've got Goliath, our Snorlax, with Facade, Earthquake, Heavy Slam, and Yawn. And now this is going to be our designated Enamorous Therian check. And so the goal is just to be able to come in and Yawn it. We should be faster than it, unless he's very speedy, but the goal is to be able to slow this thing down. So after that, we've got Luke, our Zamazenta, with Body Press, Ice Fang, Rest, and Sleep Talk holding the Rocky Helmet. And so he is here to be around for Urshifu and Weavile. I don't think both are coming, but if they do come, he should be able to handle both. The only things that get rough is knocking off with Weavile, but we should be able to move through that. Then after that, we've got Bard, our Azumarill, with Whirlpool, Encore, Perish Song, and Protect. Goal is, it should be faster than Skeledirge, and he can come in and Encore it, potentially Perish Song, or hopefully Perish Trap it, and same with Dondozo. It can take on both, but also if Enamorous Therian seems to be getting out of control, I can come in and try to Encore it. So there's that. And finally, we've got Stormcaller, our Thundurus, with Thunderbolt, Psychic, Sludge Wave, and Nasty Plot. The goal of this is to be able to come in on, first of all, if there's no Lando T, T-Bolt is very free. But if Skeledirge is low, I can Nasty Plot and just do a bunch of damage to a bunch of things. He's obviously got two unaware Pokemon, but Dondozo dies regardless if I'm +2 or not, and then Skeledirge is just taking a lot of chip. So yeah, that is the team, and I will take a break until we're at the time of the game. I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Alright, we are here with the game against Dell. Let's get it. Let's see what he brought. He told me his Terra types. He's double Fairy for things, so let's see. No Enam, no Lando. Nice. And no Dozo. So he brought Weavile, Glim. Alright. So we're leading with Necro. Let's go. He is Solgaleo, Glamora, Weavile, Terra Fairy Skeledirge, Terra Fairy Ball. Let's get it. Good luck, have fun to Dell. And let's go. Shout out to everybody who helped me this week. Didn't say that in the team builder. Shout out to Kaz, Thriller, Fat Helpert, Dashing Sceptile, Keegan, Owen, aka OOG Albina, Bick, Dax the Leader, and Ant. I think that's everyone. Oh, Toxic Bliss and Tigric. God, I need to start like. Damn, I need to write everyone down. Or come up with a cool nickname. So, if he leads Glamora, I get to click Calm Mind. If he leads Urshifu, I Terra. And Calm Mind. If he leads Weavile, I Terra and Calm Mind. Yeah, let's go. Actually, let's see how much. Yeah, we'll be fine from Choice Bandit Weavile. Delete Solgaleo, we're just going to Heat Wave it. So let's see. Yeah, Glow. He leads off with Lamora. Sweet. Hello, I am Necrozma. I'm going to click Calm Mind. It's so cool seeing Necro. I know he's not an Uber, but he's going to click Toxic. Nice. I actually went against this in a mock, so I am ready for this. So we're just going to click Calm Mind. Sweet. Which means now we just get to toss off a Photon. If he goes into a Dark type, he has no idea that I'm not Terra Blast. So going to a Dark type would be rather tough for him. And if he does, then he has to switch back out. So if he goes into one of the Dark types, I get to Terra and click Heat Wave. He either stays in and gives me a shit ton of damage with them, or he switches out into something that can resist it and finds out that it doesn't. As he's just going to click Spikes. Is he just going to let me take this Pokemon? If he's not Sash, that'd be really cool. We're going to click Photon. Bang, he's going to be Focus Sash, that's fine. As I'm going to click Heat Wave, covering him trying to save this Pokemon. As we should be able to take this, and we should be able to take a lot of damage on something else. Nothing actually fully kills me after this. So, we're clicking Heat Wave here. Let's see if he wants to save this Pokemon. We've got Defog in the back, so I'm not crazy worried about Spikes. As he's going to Stealth Rock. Alright. As we missed a bunch of Heat Waves and Mocks. Heat Wave, we're going to knock this thing out. Sweet. So, ends up getting a Rock up, a Spike up, and a Necrozma down to like 70%. Let's see what he wants to go into next. If he goes Solgaleo, I'm just going to Heat Wave it. If he goes into Skelly Dirge, I'm going to Photon Geyser it. If he goes into Hisui Electrode, Photon Geyser. If he goes into Urshifu, I'm going to Terra and Heat Wave. And if he goes into Weavile, I'm going to Terra and Heat Wave. Put it all on the line. As he's going to go into Patio. As I'm going to Terra here, I'm going to click Photon. Let's see what he wants to do. We can also see if he's Ability Shield, because Photon goes through Unaware. So, Necrozma into Skelly Dirge, into Biggie Dirge. If he's just max HP, +1 is going to do like 80%. So, we can see what's about to go down. As we're going to get our Terra off, let's see what he wants to click. We are Terra Necrozma. Oh, this looks so cool. Oh, Terra Necrozma is so cool. As we're going to Photon Geyser, let's see what we're about to do. He is not Ability Shield. He is just, he's going to Shadow Ball here. We're going to take a lot more damage. We're going to die this turn. Question is, do I think he... I'm just going to click Photon here. If he wants to go into a Dark type, he can go into a Dark type. Ugh. I feel like I have no reason to play aggressive. But it would be really cool. I'm going to click Photon. If he just wants to give me this Pokemon, he can give me this Pokemon. Yeah. I'm going to be cool with taking all of Glamora and then most of Skelly Dirge. As he's going to withdraw, what he's going to go into, he's going to go into Weaken Blow, which is going to be Urshifu, which is fine. We're going to Photon Geyser. Oh, Necrozma's going to go down. As we know, Skelly Dirge is Chateau Ball. Sweet. As I'm gonna go Azu here. I have no reason to like. He has no idea what I am. I'm gonna go Azu. Azu is here for Skelly Dirge, but Snorlax can be slotted into Skelly Dirge, especially because there is no Enam here. And this is going to put on pressure. I didn't want to go Zamazenta because then I pop my defense and he just gets to switch out. And it kind of puts me in a weird turn where I either have to predict a round. And if he wants to click like Scarf U-turn, he gets Skelly Dirge back in and gets to slack everything off. So I'm going to go into Azu here. And I'm just going to click Whirlpool. And I'm going to try to trap something. As this should scream like, hey, I've got something for you. As he's going to switch out. And he's going to go into his Skelly Dirge, actually. As we're going to click Whirlpool. We're going to hit. There we go. We're doing better than last season. Or the last season we used Whirlpool. As we're just going to get our leftovers back. He is going to take Whirlpool damage. And here I get to Perish Song. And he's going to give me Skelly Dirge, which is pretty cool. So now, some scary things right now. Solgaleo. Especially with a Rock and a Spike up. That mon is looking kind of scary. I need to get Giratina in to get a defog off kind of sooner rather than later. It doesn't get a defog off on much. But if Solgaleo gets a kill, it will get a defog off on it. He's just going to click Shadow Ball. He is going to be faster, which is fine. He's just going to do a little bit of damage. We're going to Perish Song here. As is he going to go down to this turn? Oh, he's going to die. Nice. Skelly Dirge is going to go down. Which means that Azu is now freed up to just kind of switch into Urshifu and Weavile. It can help there. Snorlax is going to be needed for Hisuian Electrode. Because that thing is Terra Fairy. As he's just going to go into Ball. As I'm just going to click Protect. I want to see what he's going to click. Doesn't get Calm Mind or Nasty Plot. Like Subseed would be interesting. If he's soundproof, I can't Yawn behind. Actually, I don't know if Yawn goes behind a sub, but naturally, but he could be soundproof, so I do have to keep that in mind for Snorlax. Sweet. As we're just waiting, again, we've locked in Protect. We're going to see, if I had to guess, he's going to Volt Switch or Terra Blast. If he's sub Leech Seed, like, it's cool. Let's see what he's going to click. He's just going to click Thunderbolt. That's very nice. As I was just going to get it all. Just going to get some more health back. Snorlax. Yeah, I get to go Snorlax here on the Electrode. Hisui. Taking a Rock and a Spike is going to be annoying, but let's see. Let's make sure we have our calc up. So if he specs, he's going to be doing like 30%. So let's see how much damage he's about to do. We're going to go down to 361 minus Thunderbolt 254. He's Life Orb. We saw that. We seen it. As here, I'm just going to click Earthquake. Not going to worry about anything. Earthquake is a pretty neutral play. If he wants to Terra and attack, he could also go Solgaleo here. And pop like a weakness policy, but he's just going to Terra. Which is alright. Like, all this damage is also slowly putting him in sneak range from my guy. So, Electrode. We're going to call it Modest. Life Orb. He's going to Volt Switch out. Just take a little bit more chip. Fairy. Into Giratina. It's going to do like 60... It's going to do like 70% if he's Modest. So he's got... this thing actually can kind of cook me up a little bit. I'm going to need hazards off sooner rather than later, and I'm not going to be able to go... I can't really risk going into Lax until those are gone. So let's see what he wants to go into. As he's going to go into BC, as he's going to go into the Solgaleo, which let's see if he's weakness policy or not. He's going to be weakness policy, that's fine. We are cool with that. I'm going to yawn this thing. So if he wants to flame charge me and get that, if he wants to flame charge me and get that up, that's fine. I'm going to yawn and then I'll sack Azu. He's going to agility. Nice. Bang. He's just gonna get a little bit drowsy. We're gonna get some more health back. As I'm gonna go Azu. And Azu kind of seems like the mon we're going to sack. So now Solgaleo's got no item. As we go Azu, if he picks a kill, good on him. I'm going to go into Giratina, and I'm going to defog. Because I also always live a hit at +2. Yep. We always live, even adamant. As he's going to stay in, so plan is going to work as plan works. Good night, Azu, sweet prince. As he's just going to Psychic Fangs. That's fine. As he's been a sleepy boy, sleepy, he's been a sleepy boy. Somebody gonna match my sleep? Is somebody gonna match my sleepy? Alright, let's go. We get to defog here. If he wants to just try to stay in and burn a sleep turn, he can do that. My guess is he's going to go into one of his dark types, which means that I get to go into my Zamazenta after that. And some things that like one Pokemon that's not very useful here right now is going to be Thunderous. When it comes in, it can just click Thunderbolt on a lot of things, but let's see what Dell wants to do. Something tells me he's not going to want to give me this Pokemon, but he could. He's just going to stay fast asleep. That's fine. So we're going to defog away the hazards. Full metal body. That's fine. As we're going to see if he's going to wake up. As I'm going to click Shadow Ball. And again, we never die to this. So, it does... Yeah, Izzy's going to stay asleep. Stay asleep, buddy. Good night, sweet prince. We're going to Shadow Ball. And that thing's going to go away. And now Zamazenta is actually looking really strong offensively. It is going to be our defensive check, but it is looking very strong. Solgaleo is going to go down, as it is Electrode, Urshifu, and Weebow. It's definitely not over yet. It is still anyone's game, which is definitely scary. But the Uber is down, which is the most important thing. I'm wondering if I sack Giratina here. It doesn't seem like it's very needed, and this could prevent any sort of setup shenanigans. And it could Widowfella, Weavile. So like if you're not boosting item, I can just kill you. Yeah, I think Giratina is the least useful member. Everything's fast. Like, yeah, I'm gonna click Draco here. Let's see what he wants to click. As he's just gonna click Knockoff, as we should just live the. Ooh, he's gonna kill. It's gonna be a crit. All right. Wow, yeah, that had to be a banded crit. So slightly unfortunate. As now we get to go into Zamazenta and we get to just click Body Press. So we know, yeah, that had to be a banded crit. That's the only way that could kill. Knock off. But that's good that we didn't go into Zamazenta, because keeping our Rocky Helmet is very important. Let's see. Zamazenta into Electrode. Static is going to be annoying if he pulls that, but we've got Rest if needed. Let's see. Fairy, we could be doing roughly 50% with Body Press. But you might not be able to go hard into it because Heavy Slam is also a free click here. Yeah, that crit was slightly unfortunate. As he's going to withdraw Widowfella. And he's going to go into Weaken Blow. He's going to go into Urshifu, actually. Which is cool for me. Let's click Body Press. That thing is going to live on 1. As he is going to be leftovers. Okay. That's fine. As we're going to be able to pick a kill here. Weavile's scary, definitely. But he gets to go Electrode here. I can see how much damage I'm going to take with Snorlax, but yeah, I'm just going to look at Body Press and pick that thing off. Yeah, being able to pick Weavile would have been real nice, especially because then I could have kept Sneak in the back for this thing, for Ball. As he gets to Terra Blast here, and how much does Goliath take? We're going to go Snorlax. Let's slow it down a little bit. We're going to be at 261. Electrode, Life Orb, Terra Blast, Fairy. Okay, so there should be no rocks up. Okay, so he should never kill me. So how much do you do with Thundurus? You do a lot to Thundurus. Alright, I'm going to go into Snorlax and see what he wants to click. But then I get to start throwing off Heavy Slams. Terra Blast. We chew this. They should bounce. That bounces. He's going to lose more HP. And we should be putting ourselves in a pretty good position. 192, which means I live any hit he wants to go for. I click Heavy Slam here, and Heavy Slam should kill... Does it kill Weavile? It has a roll to kill Weavile depending on bulk. See, so we're just gonna click Heavy Slam, and hopefully we win the game from here. Let's go Goliath the Snorlax. Yeah, because Life Orb, Leaf Storm does 175 max, so he'd have to crit, but even then we can go Thunderous and click. Yeah, it would just come down to some shenanigans if he crits like a Leaf Storm here. Realistically, Del is like one crit away from winning, so this is going to be close. Is he just going to go into Whittlefella? As I'm going to click Heavy Slam, and I'm hoping I kill here. We're not going to kill. Alright, that's fine. We're just going to get a little bit more leftovers, and so here I'm going to go into Zamazenta. If he makes the double, that's fine. I then get to go and sack Thunderous, and then I can go Snorlax and click Heavy Slam again, and he's in a checkmate spot. So, we should be able to win this game. If he attacks here at all, if he attacks, he dies to Rocky Helmet. So if he decides to make the double, I can go Thunderous. If he then Volt switches out, I can go back into because then he has to go in Weavile. I can go into Zamazenta, and I just need him to attack me. So he would have to just keep making these crazy doubles. But also, as soon as he kills Thunderous, I get Snorlax in. So name of the game is to keep Snorlax alive. I switch out, and I'm gonna go into Luke. Let's go. As he's going to knock off, we're going to live. As he's going to die, that's fine. Weavile goes down. He goes Electrode. I'm just going to stay in and click. Body Press. It should break any sub he wants to go for. If he's sub Life Orb as well. But we're just going to click Body Press. Not even going to think about it. As hopefully we pick up our first win of the BBL season. Terra Blast. It's probably going to be Good Night Luke. Oh, we live! That's my goat. Can we crit and win? Nah, we're not going to crit. That's fine. He's just going to take more damage. And who do I want to have the final kill? He's Giga Drain. I don't think there's a lose condition. It's just who do I want the kill. I'll give it to Snorlax. Snorlax put in the finest this game. So let's go Goliath. Get you your kill. As your Minnesota Lycan Wolves are going to start off 1-0. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Did he die? I don't think he died. Alright, sweet. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys for week 2 when we go up against John Jr., one of the easiest games of the season. So, yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Peace.